Fulani now is now a sociocultural group. Okay. Miyetti Alakato Ore has finally announced its preferred candidate for the 2023 presidential election. Nigeria News report that there have been speculations on the candidates of the pastoral group will be supporting in the forthcoming election. Miyetti Allah ended the speculations after it declared support for the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. It was said that the endorsement was the outcome of extensive discussions between the Fulani pastoralists and the representatives of the APC presidential candidate, which was concluded recently. A week ago, the president of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Magban, Baba Uthman Ngezama, told reporters that the pastoral association would review the candidate to support before the February 2023 election. According to him, the group had presented a 7-point agenda to the major presidential candidates and would unveil a preferred presidential candidate after due consultations. He stated that the group has already met and presented its 7-point agenda to the presidential candidates of the APC, Tinubu, People's Democratic Party (PDP) Atiku Abubakar, and the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) Rabiu Kwakwanso. Okay, and even Ngezama, however, said that Miyetti Allah has not met the Labour Party candidate Peter Obi personally, but has reached him through contacts. Reports emerging, however, said that agreement were reached and both parties have signed the dotted lines, an indication that they would work together to ensure that the presidential campaign of the APC wins the election and succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. According to Daily Sun, the president of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Ore, Alhaji Bodejo, confirmed the latest development, noting that Tinubu will be formally endorsed by the association as its coming meeting in Lafia on Friday. He said, "We have a large meeting of our people, Fulani pastoralists, coming up on Friday in Lafia. It's at that meeting that we will carry out the formal announcement of Tinubu as our choice of presidential candidate. If you could remember, we stated a few weeks ago that we would announce our choice of presidential candidates for the coming election, and that is what we will do, or that will be done on Friday. We have consulted widely with our people and other stakeholders and arrived at the choice of the APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The formal announcement to that effect will be made on Friday in Lafia," Bodejo reportedly said. He added, "We have met with his representatives and had extensive discussions on the basis and conditions for our support, and both parties are satisfied with the working conditions. We have also signed the dotted lines, so we are good to go. We would release other necessary information as the need arises." Okay, this is not a surprise, of course. What do you expect? Fulani herdsmen terrorists supporting their own Muslim wickedness with Shetima, with Boko Haram Fulani terrorist brother as vice president, waiting to pounce and devour Tinubu and take over in no distant time. With Shetima in power, it will be business as usual for them. We are not surprised. They are hands in gloves with the APC. God is on the throne. Dead people endorsing dead man. It is not newsworthy. It would have been news if they endorse another candidate that will ensure justice in the country. They know who will continue to condone their murderous activities, but they can't succeed. You endorse or not, don't have effect. You and your pastoralists remain same and animal to the core. Okay, is this news? They are endorsing this their pockets, not Fulani tribes. Trust these people at your own peril. But what do you expect? It is normal as APC governments will help them continue killing Nigerians. With a terrorist organization endorse a noble people organization like the Labour Party? Never. Boko Haram government, it will never work. This is no news, of course. At all, it is no news now. People already know. When terrorist leader Gumi endorsed Obi, you people celebrated it. Now wow, Jagagban supporters. Has it endorsed him? Well, congratulations. That news is not genuine. Your support should deliver Kano State or Sokoto State to Tinubu. If not, your support doesn't mean anything. Endorse anybody you like. Just know that it won't be business as usual after the exit of Buhari. That is the candidate that will help them to continue their havoc they are causing to Nigerians. What I know is that God is not sleeping and he will deliver his people with his strong hands. How would they not endorse Tinubu? One leg in, one leg in the sky. Fulani thinks say Nigerian Southerners, Christians are mumu. What else do you expect from them when Gumi has told you that they will not support anyone who will kill bandits, herdsmen, that they are their terrorists working for them in the forest? So what do you expect? And come to think of it, that statement that the bandits who are in the forest are their warriors, our warriors, that means it's claiming ownership responsibility, and DSS could not say anything. You see? Well, whether fake news or not, their choice of presidential candidate is predictable with Alhaji Shettima around. Never again will Nigeria support any presidential candidate who will look the other way while Fulani Esme will be carrying AK-47 about with impunity and embarking on their killing spree. Bandits and terrorists will always support their fellow terrorists. Nigeria should now be aware of what is ahead. If not, hey, something go shele. Well understood right from the beginning. All where many Nigerians knew that Shettima giving to Tinubu as vice president was not for nothing. Vote for Tinubu is for Shettima as president. Of course, we will always support evil, but their end is sure. Mohammed, stop deceiving yourselves. Fulani will never vote for anybody than Fulani like them. Tinubu, hide your so-called you are bragging with. A section of the group will dissociate itself from this endorsement. Meanwhile, not much is expected from them. The rest of Nigerians are more than they are. We have been hearing this all this while. A few days later, one group will deny the other. It has happened several times and will happen again. Awusawa, okay. God, let your will be done in Nigeria, a country you have blessed with both human and natural resources. But see what we are getting, see what we are experiencing, see what has been happening. 7 agenda, not more than grabbing land for your cattle grazing across Nigeria, which is selfish and demonic in nature. They are just deceiving Tinubu. Fulani man cannot support Tinubu, okay, and leave an article. What do you expect? It is well expected. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.